Hey, what's up guys? I just got some mail in, so let's see what we got. This is obviously some frames I just got in. I got 2 frames in. What I'm gonna do is I am going to build maybe 2 or maybe 1, and I'm gonna have 4 of these frames. The frames are gonna be spares for when I break these, because I know I am gonna break these. So these are some Phisital FPV frames. I don't know if there's a particular name for these. It goes by I don't know if it's the company or brand. But let's open it up and see what we got. So we got 2 of them came in. As you can see, I opened 1 so far. So let's open the other one. Here's one number 2. So let's get this one. So what we're gonna do, we're probably gonna just build this up right now. Get a battery strap. Says Phisital on it. It's not grippy. It's just Velcro. So this is not a good strap, first of all. And if you look at the stitching, it has 1 stitch, so this would not hold up very long. Probably might last me a month tops if I go hard. Here are the 3D printed pieces, or maybe these are molded pieces. And these are for the bottom of the motors, of course. Strap that. What is this? I don't know what this is, but we can pull this up on the seller page and see what it is. This is obviously the GoPro or whatever mount, and this is the mount for the antennas. This is the antenna mount. 2 mounts, 1 here and 1 in the back. I guess you could put, I guess this goes on like this. You could put an antenna here, and you put 1 here. Not exactly sure where this goes. I don't know, maybe this goes in the front, so when you hit that crash you hit this, or maybe this goes in the back. I do not know. They aren't the same size, so maybe this is the back and this is the front. Let's see. Yeah, this is probably the front, because look, this is the same size over here. So this could probably be for the back. We'll figure it out. Let's look at the other pieces. This frame was $28, by the way. So this is for the camera. This is the camera mount here. And now see the camera goes maybe like this. Yep, the camera goes like that. So I guess they go like that. There's no metal in the front. I don't know if I'm gonna, you know what? Maybe that's it. Maybe I'll just, but these, look at how thick these are, look. Oh my god, these are thick. Thick boys compared to, see how thick that is? Holy crap, that's thick. That's the upside. The upside is how thick these arms are compared to this. This is the Mark V frame, but it doesn't have this metal in the front. When you crash with this metal, chances are you're not going to damage this as much so as you would damage the other one like this. So that would go like there. Now this can't take a beating, I don't think, like how this would. But it is what it is. That's what you get for $28. This is a $40 frame, while this is a $28 frame. I say we build it. Now I've never built one of these, so I don't know where to start. But I believe this will be the top. And is this might be the front, and this might be the back right here. Put on the side. Wait, they didn't send a, oh, I thought they didn't send one of these. I'm like, god damn. You kidding me? I'm putting one of these in it? So this goes like this, obviously. Now let's get some tools and let's build this up. Are all the arms the same? Oh wait, I think all the arms are the same. Oh, all the arms are the same. That is cool. So if I break one arm, I can just grab one of the other arms. I got 4 other arms I can use, so I don't even need. Yeah, I can just, if I break one, you just add. They're all the same. They're all the same size and everything. That's pretty good. As you can see, they're all the same thing. Awesome. All right, let's. This does not come with any instructions, so we gotta play it by ear. All right, let's get another bowl. I think that's it. That's all the screws. So normally these frames will go like this. Okay, so I was completely wrong. This is the top plate and this is the bottom plate. So this goes like this actually. And then this goes like this. That's how that goes. So let's start screwing these up. I believe these long screws, we got these two, so these are, we got different lengths here. Here's the thing guys, always make sure you buy one of these sets. If you're building frames, if you're gonna be building some frames, always make sure you buy one of these sets full of screws and nuts and everything, washers, all that good stuff, in case the frame you have, you don't like the screws that it came with, you can always use your own screws. You'll learn from my mistakes. So let's see something right here. Okay, so maybe, okay, so look guys, that is how that goes. So this is the lock-in key that locks the arms from going out, from being all over the place. That's it right there. But these screws may be too long, so I may have to use these screws. These screws may be the screws to use. So let's try that. So what we're gonna do though, we are gonna, or maybe I should use these screws to lock the thing in first. Let's see here. Alright, so that screws in there. That screw locks that. I have no idea if I'm doing this right or not. No idea. But what I can see here is these are the holes for the stack. How I'm gonna get, I guess I'm gonna have to put the screws in first for the stack. Let me grab a stack. So this is a 30-30. So this would go like this. So therefore I would have to put the screws in first before I build a stack. Before I put the top on, I gotta put the screws in first. Which is odd as hell. I don't know why they didn't put nuts in here. Or maybe they did. No, these are not those. No, these are lock nuts. But they're not regular nuts. So I guess I'm gonna have to break out my toolkit after all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in there like this. If you see it fits into that groove, 30-30 groove, or 30-05 groove. I'm going to put one of these nuts on here so it doesn't fall through. So you see how important these extra bits are, how handy they come in. So put that in there, put a nut on here. Okay, so that's built. I should probably put it like this. It'll probably hold a lot better if I put it like this. So yeah, I should flip the other one around. So here's what I did, guys. I put this silver part on this one at the bottom, but it holds better if you put it like this. It forces this piece right here to pull against the back like this. Instead of putting it like this, when it will pull it out. So instead, it'll pull it tighter. It'll pull it in through the material and pull it out this way. So it'll hold much better in case of an accident. That's how we look so far. Putting the last one in. These frames are very, very simple, apparently. And there's no extra piece to these frames. Like the other frames, you get an extra piece. You know, you ain't no extra piece with this frame. Not at all. And get this last one in. There it is. So the arms are very thick on this, but the other parts of the frame aren't, and it doesn't come with extra pieces to the frame. It's very flimsy. Then this goes like this. I mean, I guess it works. I was expecting more, but guess not. Alright, let's put this together. I suspect these screws are the screws for this part. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, that looks like it works. Oh shit. And that is not how it goes. Get it back in frame so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so here's the problem I'm having using my screw. I don't know if you can see this, make this out in the video, in the thing. This, see how this protrudes at the back? It's not sitting flat onto the frame. There's a space. See if you can make it out. See right there? This should sit flush against the frame, but it's not. See that space right there? You're not supposed to have that space. It's supposed to sit flat. So my screws are causing it not to sit flat. So I'm gonna have to take it out and take out those screws and use their screws. See how theirs sit flush and mine's pop out? So you're gonna have to use theirs. You just learned something by watching me fail. So, I'm going 30. All 30, so let's put these in here. Where's the other one? Of the magnetic thing. Let's just do this. Let's put this right here. That way the screws hold in. This over here. So there were 3 different length screws, or is it 4? No, I think it's 3 different length screws. So the longest pack are the screws for the stack. The second longest are the screws for this part of the frame, where the outside arms, the holes in the outside arms. Then the next one is for the inside, to screw the arms to the bottom of the frame. So that's the part. All right, now we are pretty much done at this point, really. All we gotta do is put together, I don't know which is the back and which is the front yet, but I think this is the front. So that goes like that, and this goes like this, or something stronger for that matter. This goes like this, and I would suspect a standoff would go right here, like that, to protect the front, and another standoff right here, protect the front. But these metal pieces, I don't know if these go in the back for the, how many metal pieces we have. We got, oh, it looks like we got 4. So let's take a look at the frame again on the website. Okay, so these metal pieces go in the back and the other pieces go in the front. So this build didn't take that long to put together. Then I would suspect 2 more standoffs will go back here to protect this part of the frame, protect the camera mount. This is a very, like I mentioned before, this is a very simple frame, and oh my god, it's simple as hell. It's not much to it at all, a few pieces. So that's what she looks like. Let's put the back standoffs. Let's put the back standoffs in. Alright, let's screw this up. This goes over here. All right, the back pieces. So this is one of the back pieces right here. And this looks like it goes like this. It also looks like maybe this goes in here like this. And this goes in here like this. But what about this? Does this go at the bottom? Is this the bottom piece thing? Maybe this goes in the bottom like this. But if it does, no, it can't go like that. Unless it's two options. You could either use this or you could use this. It gives you two options, I guess. I don't know. I have to look. Let's look at the website and see. So this actually goes in the top. This actually goes in the top for the top. And so this actually goes like this, guys. This actually goes like this in the top, like that. So this goes in the top, and I guess this will go in the bottom, like that. So we go like that, and go like this. I think you can do it like this. It doesn't say exactly. It doesn't say, but it shows this one on top. It doesn't show this bottom one, but I guess you could do this. You could choose to do something different. This is how I'm gonna do it. Alright, and then just put this back in here. Everything screwed up, and then you just put this right, put this right there, and that's all she wrote. And then you add that right there, and that's it. You would come in and you would put your stack right here. You would put your VTX right there, and it twirls around, and I guess you can put your then I can just put the antenna on like this, and then just put this on here like this. Bam. So it will look like this. Obviously, I'm not going to use this antenna because this is a little long. This is not a long range build. This is a bando basher, so obviously I need a smaller antenna. So I'm going to obviously put a small antenna on there. Not this one, obviously. Because this is too big. This will damage in no time. This is for my VTX. This is my analog receiver module. So I usually use this on here like that. Alright, enough of that. Now all left to do would be to put on the top, which would go like this, like that. Let me put at least a screw in so you could see what the final thing would actually look like. The way it's actually supposed to be done. Did they give you spare screws? How many spare screws did they give you? Alright, so that's what she looks like after it's built. And your camera mount, which I'm not a fan of, but it looks like it will survive because these standoffs should take the impact, and this TP mount here should take the impact because you see it's flexible, so you hit and you'll go in, dunk, and then you'll hit the front and the camera should take a lash, take that impact. So I guess by having these carbon fiber pieces, it might be lighter. Than I don't have a scale on me small enough to weigh these pieces and to weigh this versus this, but I would suspect this will be lighter than this. but obviously this would be stronger than this. For motors, I'm gonna order some of these motors for this build. This I don't know what color I'm gonna go with. This is green for this build. This is for this, because this is a green build. I don't know what color. Maybe I'll just go with black motors for this. And that, like these black motors right here, I'll just go with black motors like this one. Should I finish completing this by putting on the battery thingy? Yeah. This goes in here like this. We should put it like this. Not gonna last long because it's very. So I need to order some straps. Not perfect, but good enough. I wish this was grippier. This is not grippy at all. I guess I need to order some. Alright guys, if you made it this far into the video, as always I appreciate you watching. And when I completely finish it by adding the stock I'm going to add, and the VTX I'm going to add, and the camera I'm going to add, and the antenna I'm going to add, and whatever camera I decide to use, GoPro or whatever, then I'll come back and finish off that part of the build. So this will be part one, the frame build out. Alright guys, peace. Oh, I forgot to mention, you got 4 screws left over. And so you got 4 screws and 1 extra nut.